Good morning. Welcome to the Anna Morning Breakfast Stream.
Good morning.
Good morning, India.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
You're good to not end the day. Good to not end the day. Here we go. India just brought me some tea. Yay, India. Thank you for the tea. She's way back singing. Whatever it is she's singing up there. Did you get tea and juice?
Vitamins, please.
Ah, one of those.
Please. You wait. Give you more energy.
The time for us is currently 6 by 8. No, 6 past.
6 by 8.
6 by 8. 6 past 8 a.m. I forget what the kind of international code is. I was gonna say GMT, but we had another one, didn't we? It was like no, it was UTC. That was it.
Universal Transit Connection. What's the meaning of Stonehenge?
Beady beady dee beady boop boom.
What's the deal with Stonehenge? I think about it in my dreams, the greatest henge that I have ever seen.
That song is an earworm, India. You know it
I
is.
know. It's 1 AM for you. Shine. Shine on, you crazy diamond.
I knew you were.
How did you know?
I don't know.
Sounds like you have experience with me or something.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I have 5 years of wisdom soaked up in my bones.
5 years of useless experience that you can use to predict what songs I'm going to start talking about. So I don't really believe your experience is useless. I think it's going to help you survive a further 5 years.
This has just been a tutorial.
Exactly.
You're animating. What are you animating?
What are you animating? Are you doing a map? I hope it's going well. Skibidi bap. Skibidi doop.
Skibidi boop, skibidi boop.
This is animation. This is animation. Deadline crunch in the dead of night. This is animation. This is animation. Work real hard, try to get it right. The identities meme. I don't know that one. What kind of meme is it? An animation meme. Look, Mike, see, I'm totally like getting terminology and everything.
Yeah, you're in there, India.
Yep.
You're like one of those cool kids now.
I am.
You're in there like, hello, fellow children.
Exactly.
I am down with what is happening right now.
I get the what's hip. I get the lowdown.
What is one of these memes you keep talking about? I'm so...
It's pronounced Meme, like.
Meme, is it? Are you sure it's not Mimi?
Yes.
Look,
who's the expert here? It's me.
You are.
It's me. An animation meme is originally by Baked Petunion. Petunion! I think we know Petunion.
Do we know Petunion?
No, we might know Wobonion.
We know Wobonion.
Yes, we don't know Petunion. Too many onions.
Distant cousin of Potonion, Wobonion.
We'll check it out. Ooh. Aline says, whoa, Doig is so close.
Yeah, my microphone's in my mouth.
That's awesome. Well, I mean, don't choke, but I mean that's really cool. Like you thought you were very close because that implies that the audio quality is quite good.
It just means that the stereos are like together in your face.
Put them stereos together in your face.
Yeah, I've changed up my sitting position so that I'm like really close to the microphone, but I'm also really close to my monitor, and I'm around the side of the microphone and the monitor, so it's not in my face in the way of what I'm drawing. It is in the way of me reading the chat, but you know, that's neither here nor there.
Do you like it when I'm close to them?
We need to get you that arm so we can get it close to your face again.
Well, it's as close to my face as it was before. Right now.
We need to get it closer.
I don't know how to. I mean, an arm would make it easier, I think. How are we? We're good. We're good. We're in the middle of big old crunch in our day-to-day lives with the animation that we're doing at the minute. So we're a bit tired, but in okay spirits apart from that, I guess.
Can you say what time you came to bed? I was asleep.
Oh, it was 2:30 or something.
Oh, okay.
I came to bed, and on one side of the bed there was Buffy, and on the other side of the bed there was Mike. And I was like, well, I love that Buffy sleeps on the bed, and I don't want to disturb her because I know that if I even like pull the sheets a tiny bit, she's gonna jump off and run away.
So I'll disturb Mike instead.
No, so I was like, okay, I have to slide in between them both, like some kind of sandwich filling, without disturbing either of them. I did successfully. It was pretty good.
You did not do it successfully.
I did too.
You woke me up.
Oh, that was because I was like, Mike, you may snuggle me now. When does the animation that we're doing have to be finished? End of December needs to be finished. The actual rough animation needs to be done in the next 2 weeks. And then clean up we have 6 weeks for, which is not very much time when you know how much animation we have to do. And then we have like a month for compositing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be hard, it's gonna be tough. Got some time, don't know if it's enough, but we'll try. We'll do our best. Yeah, the big crunch for us, Aline, is gonna be the next 2 weeks mainly. Morning, Music Box. How are you doing? We'll definitely try, Aline. Shine thinks it will never be finished.
No. Their own one, I think.
It does feel that way sometimes when you're animating, because it takes you such a long time to do stuff. But you can do it. Like, even if it doesn't feel like it'll be done, just a little bit at a time, you know? Do you have a deadline for your animation, Shine? Or is it a personal project, so you get to set your own deadline? Oh, I'm glad you're okay, Music Box. Maybe have a nap or something. Naps are amazing, I love naps.
I'm very bad at naps.
You are. Naps to Mike are just sleep. He goes for a nap and doesn't come back. I won't see him till the next day.
Yeah.
Guten Morgen.
You
Hey,
know
Emma.
What's that? Is that good morning? No, wait. My friends?
Look at you translating all the things.
As a guest. I think you said good morning, my friend.
It's a good guess. It's also a good morning. I'm determined to get this finished to the best of my ability. It might be a little bit dippy quality wise because I'm rushing so much to get it finished, but
Oh, I figured it out. Yes. Did it. I'm the best.
you are. So how does an animation meme work? Shine the shiny Umbrian. Because you say that it's not full and you need people to join. Is it the kind of thing where there's different parts that you give to people, or is it the kind of thing where because it's a meme you're just counting on people redoing it? But do people have to like actually join, or do they just do it and then they're considered joined? It's a mad, crazy world of memes, and I don't know what it means.
But she wants to learn. She's asking you. That's about the end of my.
Much as I would love to join, I've got way too much work on at the minute to take on more work. But I'd love to know what it is.
India's currently in the midst of her own map.
Maps are something which is kind of new to me, but I've seen a lot of them pop up and they look cool.
Usually means multiple animator project or musical animator project has multiple animators on it.
I guess I just don't understand the ins and outs of it though.
India, you're currently working on a map, pretty much.
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Game Grunt 1 is a map.
Okay. I just always call them animated collaborations, which I can see is probably not quite as easy to say. Thank you, Bolto. Good morning.
Emma thought we were meaning like a Minecraft map or something. Yes, we're building our own map.
What is a map?
Scott Mountain.
I don't understand what a map is. That would be amazing in that context.
Oh, you guys calling it a collaboration, like animation collab is another name for it. Just multiple names for the same thing. But the particular names might have like context for them. Like a map might be more specifically Mimi, I don't know.
Look.
Mimish.
Mimi. I thought you were actually saying Mimi then as a pronunciation.
No.
It seems like Mike is the one who is truly down with the kids, but he actually knows what a map is. Yes, you're on artist time, where until you sleep it's not technically a new day, so it's fine. I hope everything's going okay with you. How's all your work? I know that you were super busy last I spoke to you. Unless you're thinking of starting a Minecraft server. That'd be hilarious. You guys would be amazing on Minecraft. It's a good way to blow off steam.
Someone sent us an email asking about animation and said and one back saying like if they want to ask particular questions that we stream like from this time to this time, and I just got an email back just now saying I'm usually asleep by then in the morning, so I won't be able to attend. But I'll send you this email during the time that you're that you mean.
Like, are you sure it's right? It's on right now.
Yeah.
You can just pop in, and we'll answer in voice, and it'll be easier. It's okay though. Maybe they're like in bed typing on their phone or something.
Maybe I wasn't clear about the
time. Wow. And Bolto has been super busy since 2011. That hasn't changed, only varied in intensity. I'll eventually explode. It's true, you will if you keep taking on so much work. Sounds like you need a break. Since 2011. So only like 7 years. That's fine. 7 years of intense, hard, grueling work with no breaks. I see no problem with this.
India, we need to talk.
I hope that you get time for a break soon. It sounds like all the stuff that you had on though is really, really cool and amazing. Everyone who isn't already should be following on Bolto's channel on YouTube. He makes amazing music. And he has some super exciting stuff in the works. It pours out. You can't help it. Shan, that sounds awesome. I have way too much work on at the minute, but that does sound really cool. Like, good for you for making something like that. It's not easy
awesome
to do like scripts and stuff.
Yeah.
It's impressive. Everyone says, what's the salary to work on your OC map? I can anticipate the answer. Yes! The Undertales are some of my favourites. I bought the Undertale album because it's so cool. You will not be disappointed. What's the salary? Off. Life. Why does life have to be so expensive?
Because at some point in human history, they invented money.
Wow, Mike. You really dug deep for that one, didn't you?
I wasn't finished.
Nah, you're done. So go on, what were you going to say? Sorry for interrupting. Is that what you were going to say?
Yeah.
Also, fuck you. Okay.
Yeah, we invented money, and that became the way we bartered.
Isn't salary that thing that you eat that gives you, like, you burn calories eating it because it's got so little inside it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's what salary is. Roxanne says you really dug deep, Mike.
Thanks. Khal Drogo. Brush, whoever named it Khal Drogo.
Khal Drogo.
And this one's Tyrion Lannister.
It's good. It's a good name for a brush. You burn calories eating celery because it's gross. Yeah. Why is celery so gross? It really is kind of gross.
It's almost like minty, but without the kind of sweetness. Mint.
Like, it's cool that you burn celery. It's cool you burn celeries eating it, but I don't think it's worth the trade-off of flavor. It's just like a nothing. It's a nothing thing, a nothing food. It gives me negative taste calories. Some stuff tastes good, that's good for you. I like peas. I did try celery in a stew. and it was okay because I like really kind of fried it up so it was softer, but it still didn't really taste like anything. It was just there. I suppose the point is that it bulks out the soup or the stew without actually adding any calories, but
I guess so.
But I was like, oh, you could be leeks or something. Something that's not celery.
You could be leeks, then I would enjoy your flame.
It does get stringy. I don't like the stringiness of celery either. Very weird. Bacon plants. Mmm. Delicious.
We got some vegetarian like sausages and burgers the other day, and they're really nice.
So good.
They're really tasty. Like maybe even more tasty than actual meat.
My goodness, Michael. Welcome to my fold.
Your sweaty fold.
Oh, I was going to say. No. At least it's veggie sweats though, not bacon sweats. Oops, I did the wrong thing.
Impossible. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead with this brush. It's kind of soft, but a little firm. Good guiding hand.
Oh, soft and sweet, just like you. Me soft bear.
It does leave a little bit.
Just like me bear.
That'll do. I'm not sure if it was soy in particular. It was like some sort of rosemary.
I think it was soy. I think corn is soy.
Okay.
I don't know. Sure. I don't really understand. It's another thing I don't understand. Vegetarian food. Just whether there's a difference between soya, and corn. So I can draw on my screen. You raise me up. I should have saved the draw on screen thing till the second bit of song, but never mind. Computer vision syndrome. That sounds pretty rad. I'm gonna bet that's not as rad as it sounds. I'm also gonna bet it's not when you start seeing computers everywhere. Headache, muscle aches, lacrimal deficiency, dry eyes, and light sensitivity. So you're essentially turning into a cave dweller.
To answer music box, I'm thumbnailing a comic idea. I'm just trying to find a good way to shorthand it, so a brush that lets me do stuff, and I don't know if I've necessarily got it, but let's go ahead.
Is there a break on your horizon? By the way, Miguel. I hope there is.
Is there a break on your horizon?
'Cause if it's not, I think you'll break. This blue light radiation. Yeah. Not the kind of radiation to even give you superpowers. What's the point?
You do realize no radiation gives you superpowers. It all just kills you. Sorry.
Comic books lied to me?
Yeah.
Well, I've been wasting so much time irradiating myself.
I'll explain so much about you.
Standing in front of microwaves. running after meteors. They used to call me the meteor chaser.
The meteor chaser.
Yeah, in fact, meteor chaser is a great name for a cocktail. Oh, thank you. You noticed. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm very impressed that you noticed. That's something that I picked up from working on Wonder Over Yonder. Is Disney used to do that with the eyelids, the characters. So I started doing it too because I was like, well, if Disney's doing it, it's probably good. So I'm gonna do it. And I think it's pretty cool.
The Breaking the Horizon is whenever M. Volta is done with Majora, which, if everything goes well, will be done by the end of next summer.
That's awesome. There is a light on the horizon. Yeah, of course we can, Shine. I might not be able to watch it right now, but I will definitely watch it. This is right now that I have some tea to drink and also some animation to do. To be honest, like now that you've mentioned it, I probably should have mirrored the eyebrows with the way that I did the swoop. I guess that's something that I'll learn for next time. Is I should have thought of it in tandem with the eyebrows instead of only just now realizing that the curves go against one another.
Maybe. I mean, it has. I did a.
I'm sorry.
Maybe.
You
I did
said
a pop.
it into an alien
I
language.
did a pop with my mouth, but it was really close to the microphone.
Ah.
I was gonna say maybe, but like the counter expression gives a bit of texture.
Maybe. If it works, I can pretend it's deliberate. I totally intended to do that. My plan all along. Have I tried animating that Disney head swaggle? I don't think I have, no. No. But I would love to animate that. I have to come up with a character who would swaggle their head. The milk Carl head bobble always makes me laugh. I don't quite know how he does that. I'm gonna have to look at how he does it. You know, with all the time I have. At some point I'll look at it. See how he does it.
Well, you'll make time.
I kind of wish that, you know, all the time that you kind of waste doing little things?
Like what, brushing your teeth and that sort of thing?
Yeah, I guess so. Checking emails or like, you know, making tea, having stretches and stuff.
What do you wish?
I wish that all that time accumulated into a pool and could then be drawn from later for work.
What, so like all the time you spend on those little things like makes more time?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you just procrastinate forever?
No, then nothing would ever get done. But if you had like a pool to draw from where you're from that you like, I have 6 hours built up over the past month of me just idly doing nothing. I'm gonna use that now. That'd be pretty sweet. Will someone colour this animation for me, or are doing that as well? I was gonna ask in the peg bar if someone would help, like if anyone had any free time to volunteer helping me out.
There's a hug in it for them.
Yeah, there's a hug, and I will send them some stuff, I guess, because I will feel bad not saying thank you properly. So I would send them some nice things, but exactly, music box, you get it. Let's go straight from bed to work and back. Exactly, that's just our days. I've been considering taking a nap schedule where rather than having one big sleep at the end of the day, I just I intersperse my day with regular naps and then don't sleep. You know? So I do like 3 hours work and then have an hour and a half nap or something and keep doing that. I'd call it like the cat schedule.
Pretty much is that,
naps. Yeah, consistent naps and then bouts of energy. Whoa, you temporarily had 13-hour days, 5 hours working, 8 hours sleeping. That's amazing.
What, so you'd work for 5 hours, sleep for 8 hours, work for 5 hours, sleep for 8 hours?
How was that? How did that work? Where your days really did become meaningless because you were like, my days just, I do this.
I guess that would mean you'd be working 10 hours over a 24-hour day, or over a 26-hour day. Gee.
This kind of music makes me feel like dancing. It's energizing at first, but eventually your body just says, stop it. Ah, why is that? Because it seems to me like constant naps should be a good thing, surely.
Yeah, but if you're out of sync with day night cycle, then you're not getting all the vitamin.
Oh. Nah. Different style, I feel the music. This kind of music makes me feel alright. You know you're more and more tired because you need more and more sleep. You used to be fine with 7 to 8 hours, but now it automatically stretches to 9, 10, sometimes 11. Yeah, that's a good way to tell.
I just realized that Aline kind of dropped in earlier.
Yeah.
I just realized she wouldn't have been dropping in because she lived in Poland, and we didn't ask about the Poland trip when she was
now
here.
our chance is gone. Aline! Can you hear me from across the water? Guys, put your hands in your pockets if you have pockets. If you don't, then put them in your pants. Pull as hard as you can pull. Then pull them out and your arms flout. Oh, I see. Okay, so you put your hands in either your pants or your pockets, and then you push outwards as hard as you can.
Oh,
like you're
right,
trying to make
okay.
your arms go up. And then after you've done that for a little bit, take them out and put your arms up, and it will feel like they're floating.
Ah, okay, I see.
I get you. I get you. I thought it was some kind of cool rap.
Everything's a cool rap.
Pull them out and your arms flout. show you our smears. I learned this kind of smear from looking at Paperbag's work. He does them a bit better than I do, for sure. But I think I'll get better as I use them more. I really like them.
And Bolta says, the key is that I have the current luxury of being a sheltered wallflower at the moment, not having a routine determined by something external, which allows me to sleep when sleepy and wake when rested, because otherwise I'd be dead.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that sounds good. How do you schedule that, though, in terms of knowing that you're going to get your work done on time? Because if you're not kind of going, well, this is how many hours are in a day, this is how much time I have for each thing, how are you making sure that you're going to hit your deadlines? How are you projecting that forward? I guess is my question. That's my question.
Answer Roxanne. I've seen a couple of clips of Hasbin. It looks pretty interesting.
Oh, it does. I really love the character designs. They look like they're pretty difficult to animate, though. Lots and lots of details on each one, is what I mean by that. Lots of details and very, very graphic lines that have to move around in 3 dimensions if you're animating them. Do you know when the actual full thing is coming out? Or is it going to be a series? Shine, I haven't looked at it yet. I will look at it, but I don't have time to look at it right now. But I promise you that I'll watch it. It's going to come out in 2019. Oh man, awesome. I hope it's early 2019. You do not schedule it at all. And that's why I'm late and I have no moral high ground to let you or any other animators on lateness, because every single project I've been involved in is late. Well, I mean, scheduling is life and amazing. It also doesn't guarantee that stuff gets done on time.
No, it just sort of...
It helps you feel better.
It gives you a measuring stick to beat yourself with.
Yeah, you're like, hey, at least I have a plan.
I recently discovered that I have a fondness for writing formula in spreadsheets, like trying to solve data problems. And I made myself a daily quota one that like works out how much I need to do by when, and then splits up over days and lets me know how many of those things I need to do each day in order to stay on top of it.
He's basically just gone spreadsheet mad is what he's trying to say.
And yeah, that was cool. I've been hitting some of the quotas and not others, so I need to pick up the slack. But it's a nice kind of... It automatically updates per day because it's linked to date. So as long as I keep... It's like a trickle-down system. I have a quota at the top, and I have to manually, like, remove a number in, like, n-1 if I do one of the things. But, yeah. Fun.
Wow. That's amazing. It's a movie. Wow. Heck balls. That must be super tough because that's going to be really long then, isn't it? Unless it's like a 20-minute movie. Which is still a really, really long amount to animate. I mean, geez, this animation I'm working on is like shy of a minute. It's like 40 seconds or something, 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine animating an entire movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, the problem is that sometimes you can't work just because you set yourself out to do so. Yep. Like sometimes you'll be like, I have 5 straight hours that I've set aside for myself to work. It's going to be great. I'm not going to get distracted. It's going to be wonderful. And then you just, like, you're not in the the mental or physical state you need to be to work. You either feel extremely tired and lethargic and not able to focus, you know, or you get distracted by a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
All that work that you do, like not all work is equal. You work for 5 hours on it, and yet the thing you produce, you don't think it's good enough. You know, that can happen.
I think tiredness can make you make impaired decisions, and when you have impaired decisions, you can often come back to it after resting, going, I would have done this differently.
Problem being, if you're on a deadline or something, doing the work and then being like, well, I have to come back to this and redo it, is such a waste of time.
Yeah.
And sleeping when you've just lost hours working is difficult to do because it feels like you're just wasting more time.
Oh. I found last night I was like, I'm like, my eyes are drooping and I'm falling asleep. I may as well rest during this time and be more refreshed and get more done tomorrow than try and push through. But it's a kind of a luxury decision as well.
Mm-hmm. Work is such a weird beast. Like, I wish that I had the formula to just know when is the best time to work. If I knew the secret formula for being like, if you do this, you'll be in the mood to work, you'll have the time to work, you'll have the energy to do it, and the stuff you do will be good, you know, then I'd be set. Then I could just be like, well, now's the time, I'm going to go and do the thing. And the rest of the time, I'm going to actually spend time relaxing because there's no point worrying about it because I know any work I do now is going to be subpar anyway. But
oh, wow.
We tend to just work all the time. And then the time that we lose doing it when we're not in the zone and it's really difficult is time that we just have to put extra into. It might be fun to do some voice acting. I can't guarantee I'd be very good at it though. It sounds like it'd be fun. We won't be free until January though, at the minute.
Yeah.
By the look of our current schedule, there's no freedom until January. But then we'll be free for some stuff. I love that everyone's like making series and stuff now. I think it's wonderful.
It is really cool to see a lot of independent stuff just getting supported.
People are able to just make stuff, aren't they?
They're able to find the support to do it that doesn't have to go through it doesn't have to go through a decision maker, a gatekeeper, you know what I mean? It has to go through like many gatekeepers all contributing toward one thing. Like before, when you pitched a show or something like that to get funding in order to make it, it had to go through networks and that sort of thing. So to be, do we want to broadcast this? Can we broadcast this? Is this something that our current customers would be interested in? Whereas now, the people making it can go straight to the audience. Be like, I'm making this thing. Are you interested? The audience, each individual audience member can go, yeah, no, yeah, yeah.
And also, can I help?
Yeah. The audience can, if they're passionate enough and have the skills, can contribute to it as well to help you make it.
Wow. And Baldo says, I wrote the first 40 minutes of Majora in 2 weeks, and then took the next 3 years to finish first draft of the whole 3+ hour thing. I mean, that's such a massive amount of work to begin with anyway, but doing 40 minutes in 2 weeks is crazy. I guess that shows you what you can do when you are passionate about something and not kind of fatigued on it. You should do that with a music box. That would be awesome. I was young and energetic.
I was young and unafraid. Now I'm petrified.
Used to think I could write some music in a short amount of time.
But I tried it and I failed. 3 years later, I prevail.
Nice. I was going to say, because failure hasn't happened. It's just taken a long time.
Now I crumble. Now I lay my jams aside. Oh.
I spend so much time working, don't know how I sleep at night. Now I'm old and dying. Way to face your mortality head on. It's all over for me. I've peaked. Now it's just a slow descent into the grave. I can't wait for your majority to be out though. It's gonna be amazing. It'll be worth all the struggle.
That's how Glim started at Music Box when India was like designing the characters. It was like, this could be an animated series. Nope, it's gonna be a comic, so I can like make it.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, because I was like, well, I'd love this to be a series, and it's kind of meant to be an animated series, but there is no way I have the time to animate a series. Like, unless I sacrifice the next 20 years of my life.
Go the Hilda route.
Not gonna happen. What's the Hilda route?
Make it a comic first. Get an audience.
Yeah.
Get it picked up.
See, maybe it'll get made into a animation eventually. If I do the comic now, at least I can tell the story with the comic.
Yeah.
In its entirety, which is the main thing. To be young and energetic again. I think sticking with one thing for 2 years though is pretty impressive. There's a lot of people who would have just given up doing it. That's amazing. You just want the big fat 600 plus page ledger-side hardcover tome with score and concept art to be complete. That's amazing. Well, if you want a hand of any of it, like, let me know in January. As I have been known to concept art, and I'm happy to promote it with animations if I can. And my parents are set designers, so I can get some good advice. I can't say if I'd be any good at set design myself, but I can at least ask people and run ideas by them. Why does my car smell good? Do you have one of those awesome hangy pine trees? You know the ones.
Yeah, I know the one.
What? I wonder why fairy dice became a thing.
Oh, I have no idea.
Like, who was like fairy dice?
The most useful of dice.
Which became so big that then it was in every car advert and animation ever. Oh, your cat. Cats do smell good.
Buffy smells like nice, but her breath does not.
Her breath is awful. We don't know what to do about it either.
Is that a usual thing for cats, or is that a Buffy thing?
Like, they don't brush their teeth and they just eat meat all day, every day. It's constant meat breath. Sure thing. It sounds like such a cool project, you know? I'd love to help out or be involved somehow. even if it's just hollering about it. Which I guess I can't do until Nintendo decided they're in or out. Would you stay or would you go? Oh, yes. Go get some sleep. Get some of the good rest. Don't die, whatever you do. You need to make more awesome stuff. You want to eat bread, but when you do, you'll regret it. Maybe have a drink instead or something. See you later, Bolto.
Bye-bye.
I will take a short 2-minute break to drink some tea in a sec. It's just like, I never feel like I can drink tea because I feel like the screen won't be moving. And so there's nothing for people to watch. So I'm just giving you all the heads up that when it stops moving, it's because I'm like burying my face in my teacup.
Burrow.
Slurp. You'll die when you're done. I best take advantage of knowing you now then before you eventually pass into dust. Because your business here is done. Like some kind of ghost. As soon as you finish that project, you'll be like, well, I've done everything I came here to do.
Aw. Thank you for the encouragement. Or thank you for encouraging Swifty.
Oh, thank you. That's so cool of you. Do my best. You can do it. And you, Michael. How does your stuff go?
How does my stuff go? I'm kind of just roughing in like value thing for the comic. Just I'm trying not to overthink it. Just do. You know what I mean?
Fun?
Yeah.
That sounds cool. 2 days to get 7 seconds. I mean, would it discourage you too much if I told you that's really fast? I should also encourage Doig, but I just don't know what he's doing. Nothing important, don't worry about it.
It's fine.
I will encourage him for you. Go on, Mike.
What? Go. Oh, you just like go on. You can do it, Michael.
I didn't say that. Putting words in my mouth. I heard the words. You can't do it.
You are such a sock puppet.
What? But, I love sock puppets, so they're so cool.
I am making a comic.
Bye bye. Okay, this is me taking my tea break. Oh, your character has a hard design. Could you simplify it, do you think? What is it that makes the design difficult? Da 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 da. Black, the color of the ink. Red, the color of the director corrections.
Nice.
No, it wasn't, and you know it.
Nice.
Nice. It's interesting when it comes to animation, the simpler your character, the better.
Yeah, doing more with less is the staple. Good design.
And yet sometimes it feels like you're not putting the work in if you have a simple character design. It's really interesting. Like, you feel like you should have a more complicated design.
Therefore, you've done more design.
Yeah, but when you look at things like Studio Ghibli's characters, they're so simple.
Yeah. I think it comes down to like a small number of ranged elements, but the elements themselves are nuanced and particular. And so, like, you draw a t-shirt, the shapes and folds of the t-shirt are particular to that character, but the actual overall thing might just be a t-shirt with a stripe on it.
Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, Roxanne, I know the feeling. And time is the most precious currency. That's the thing. It's like I don't really mind about money too much. But time is so precious. It takes so much time to do this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I believe if you really want to make a meme, you should go for it. Do it. See if you can make the time or find the time somehow.
Make your time.
Make the time by stopping spending your time on stuff that you're less passionate about.
Make your time, can't wake up.
Make your time, can't wake up.
Yeah.
Make your time inside. Make your time and save it. Save some time and use it on a meme. I don't know.
Yeah, that's where I was going with it. I think a lot of time gets taken up with doubt. Like, you doubt whether you can do the thing and you and ah about like how to do it. Like, I do that a lot. And now I'm just like, it'd be cool if you saw a shot of a raven from below. So I'm just drawing it, like, rather than being like, is that the best shot for this? Like,
Go look up. Have some fun.
yeah, and see what does and doesn't work, rather than trying to guess what does and doesn't work.
Yeah, 100%. So much of it's confidence. Like, one of the animators we're working with yesterday said something really cool, which was that a shot they'd been doing and putting off doing and had on the plate for a long time. They could have completed like months and months ago, but they were intimidated by it.
Yeah.
And then the last couple of days, they just kind of went for it and did it because they knew they had to, and it was like a relief. Like, once they'd done it, they were like, "Why was I so intimidated by this?"
Yeah.
I think a lot about it is just getting that confidence to go for it and not be intimidated by something. You can do more than you think you can. Like, you're more capable than you know. he can squeeze even just like an hour every day music box, that'd be really cool. Nightbot says, I don't know what you mean by that's some relieving advice. Perhaps you could help me learn about it. Chatbot's trying to learn human emotions.
I think that's because I made a command where, like, it's the exclamation mark is the command, and then it looks at the string afterwards. And if that isn't actually a command that they know, then he says that. But it only works if you put a space.
It's really funny.
I think anyway.
When I finally get out of school, I will do so much shit. You were doing all the shit, Roxanne. Every bit of shit you will be doing. When do you get out of school? How long must you wait? How long must I wait before I'm free? Ooh, hopefully next year. We've got to finish your film first. That could be fun, music box. You learn yourself some of the basics. You can make it. You enjoying yourself, Mike?
Trying to see how loudly I need to hum for the microphone to keep picking me up. About that much. I love the spaghetti western soundtrack.
Me too. Oh, Shine, you gotta go soon. That's fair. It's super late for you.
Trust the Italians to define what the Old West was.
I know, right? Awesome.
I guess it's not all Italians, but you know, Italian westerns are great.
Spaghetti westerns. They are great. I might leave off during his hand positions until I know what the music's gonna be that he's playing. For which I need to put my headphones on.
Do you want to try out those headphones from upstairs?
I wouldn't mind. Like, my current headphones are really horrible.
Let's see. Work, right.
Oh, you don't have to get them now. Like, midway through a stream, I'm not going to be able to try them out anyway.
Yeah, they need. I think they need like plugged in and charged. So.
Oh, you can listen to the Yu 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 Hakusho opening. I've heard that show's real good. I really want to watch it.
I saw someone match the Yu Yu Hakusho theme to I think it was Prince of Bel-Air dance sequence. Looked real good.
That's cool.
I think it was that. It was certainly like they matched it against someone unrelated to the show dancing. Okay.
First dance is always free.
I've reached the limit of what I know raven wings look like.
That's so Raven.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Do you remember that show?
I remember seeing ads for that show.
That's so Raven. I never watched it.
Ooh, they have cool sort of like. So they have like darker. I'll need to like use a lighter color to show it. They have cool like dark shapes. And they're beautiful butterflies.
A beautiful butterfly.
What do you mean, eh?
That's cool, Shine. Keeping it kid friendly.
We're not kid friendly.
No, we're not.
We're anti kid.
Yeah, if you ever see a kid, we kick it.
Get out of here, kid.
Yeah. You think we're friendly to kids? Nah.
Nah,
See
man.
this eye patch?
This was a kid's.
Yeah, this was a kid's once and I stole it because it was cool. You see your ball? It's ours now. Get out of here, you scrump.
Nah, we're the scrum.
And then we throw the ball at the back of their head as they leave. Yeah, we are pretty badass.
Yeah.
Can beat up a kid a third of our size.
I had a dream. I had to like wake up and fact check it immediately, but I had a dream that like J.K. Rowling passed away. And I was like, oh dear, that's gonna upset a lot of people.
Yeah. I had a dream that you wanted to get ice cream. I had to fact check that when I woke up as well. Because it was plausible.
What did you like, Mike? Do you want ice cream?
No, you were like, I really want ice cream. I'm gonna go to Duns and get some ice cream.
Oh.
And then I was like, now India, you have to fact check whether this is a dream or not, because if not, you're going to be disappointed if you assume it was true and then find there's no ice cream.
So did you ask me?
No, I just thought hard about it and I was like, no.
Oh, right,
no, he
okay.
didn't get any ice cream.
Yeah.
Because if he did, I'd have eaten it straight away. And I didn't have any ice cream, so therefore no ice cream was got.
I have a question.
Hmm.
I can't really verify this fully, but you see, yesterday,
Yeah.
did you clean up the worktop near the hobs?
Yes.
You did. Okay.
I did, because you left noodles everywhere.
And
I was like, literally our flatmate talked to us
okay.
just before he left about wiping down the surfaces.
Yeah, I was gonna do that. It was just okay. I found it really difficult to warm up the noodles that I cooked, and so I didn't want to spend a whole bunch of time cleaning up the noodles while the not really warm noodles cooled down to not eating temperature. So I made a conscious decision. But when I left, Buffy was just staring at me. Like when I went back up and it was clean, I was like, "Did this cat just lick this hob clean?" But it was you. So.
It was me.
Yeah.
It was me. I went up to get a drink and I saw noodles everywhere and I was like,
Okay.
our flatmate will get up at some point.
He's already awake.
And then he'll go upstairs and there'll be noodles everywhere. And he'll be like, ugh.
Yeah, okay. It wasn't Buffy. Cool.
Rolando! Hello.
How you doing?
How's it going?
The Tibbs had a dream that Jacksepticeye and Matt Mercer were in the dream, and Matt Mercer drove the strangest, most rad car that Tibbs has ever seen.
Was it like the role-play mobile?
The role-play mobile.
Yeah, because Matt Mercer just like drives around and posts D&D matches for people.
Could you imagine if Matt Mercer did a dungeon, like DM'd a game in which
I can imagine that. I'm sorry, go on.
In which he got like Dan, Aaron, Jack, well, and other ones that you think would make a good dungeon party did a DM. Nice from that.
I would love so much for Dan to be a guest on
Critical
Critical
Role.
Role or something.
That'd be great.
That would be so cool.
You stumble upon a bard.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it would be awesome. Apparently, Dan used to play a lot of D&D.
Really?
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
No, me either. But it does surprise me then that the Grumps did like a D&D show,
And he wasn't.
and he wasn't part of it.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see some role play with Dan. It looks awesome. Well, it looks awesome in my head. It looks awesome. Like, I'm sure it'd be a ton of fun.
Yeah, I remember the charity stream in which Matt and Dan were like on the same, on the Grump one at the same time, and I was like,
yeah, I remember you being like, it's weird seeing them together.
oh yeah, it was worlds colliding moment, but it made me think it would be cool if they did like a guest on Critical Role. That was back when I used to listen to a lot of Critical Role. I steep.
Roxanne has returned and she's popped.
So Matt Mercer's car had no top. It was purple and had 2 seats. Seats were like fancy throwing chairs, or instead of corridors, fancy golden armor.
That's so cool.
That okay.
Like a throne car. You drive around presenting yourself to people.
Presenting yourself. Presenting Matt Mercer.
Were you in the dream at all, Tibbs?
He was the car.
Transformers, Tibbs in disguise.
Okay, so I've technically made the tail feathers too long, but I kind of... Nah, it's too long. I was gonna be like, but I kind of like it. Too long.
Wow, music box, that's really early on. I'll be honest, I found it difficult to get into at first. But my friend advised me to skip to episode 18. Because that's when some of the really fun arcs begin. So I did that and just like got addicted to it. Really, really good.
Oh yeah, because you went back and like listened to... How far through the first campaign are you now?
Through the first, I don't know. That's the problem. Is it's hard for me to hop back into where I was now.
Yeah.
Because I've forgotten where I was.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Shan, don't worry, we'll promise we'll watch it soon. Just like crunching very hard on this deadline at the minute. So, watching something and then figuring out like what advice to give. I'd rather like have a little bit of time to think about what advice to give you. Oh, Roxanne, that's awesome though. You have so much good stuff to come. I'm excited for you. I really love the Adventure Zone.
The second graphic novel has been teased.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. The first one was really good.
It's really good. Carrie, if you're listening, it's so good.
Mm. Whoa! I discovered a new progression in production. If I lower the resolution of my work to minimum pixels, I can still have time to do more stuff almost every day. People still dig it. That's so cool. How does that work? Like you're faster because you're working more zoomed out, essentially? Tibbs, I'm lost now because I don't know who Dodie or Tom Scar are, but that sounds cool. You were essentially chasing them. Oh, Roxanne, I love Carrie Peach's art too.
Carrie Peach was at Thought Bubble.
Real nice.
It was real nice. I did a thing. I did the thing I usually do, which was throw glim in people's faces.
Oh yeah, she has a glim.
She does have a glim.
So we're like, we love your art. Take this. Have this.
Yeah, because she said she was gonna make a point to go around everyone's table like toward the end of the second day, and I just knew
like, you'll never make it.
This is never gonna happen. I was like, well, I have like one of our books on me just now. Would you want to have a look just in case you don't make it around? He's like, oh yeah, please. She's got a glim.
And she traded us some books for it, and the books are really nice.
Art trades are fun.
Yeah, my favourite book I got from her is one of some short stories that she did a couple of years ago. And the stories are really nice.
I should clarify, art trades are fun when they're consensual.
Yes, for sure. Non-consensual art trades are not fun.
We have had a couple of people at the end of like the first year at Thought Bubble be like, I'll trade you like this for this, and it's like them trying to get rid of stock that they hadn't sold to get stuff that they wanted, and we were like,
just say no because they're the people who made it, you know.
Yeah, we're like,
Be like, I don't want that.
Yeah.
It doesn't look very good. I'm not interested.
It doesn't seem like my kind of thing.
That didn't happen at all this year, though.
Nah, the guys next to us.
Well, all those people, because it was briny. It was all the Wine and Zine gang, and they were super nice. I'm digging this dream. At one point, Sean pulled his car in front of me and opened the door and like leapt out to chest bump me back in slow motion, and then he jumped back into his very normal car and drove off. Well, fair enough. And this kind of music make me feel like dancer.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The one in your head.
Yeah.
I
no
don't
one
see.
else can hear it.
I don't see no dancing. I just hear singing.
It makes me feel like dancing.
Oh, okay, right.
It makes me feel like. Sorry, guys. I'll stop singing.
There we go. More Raveny. Ooh, it could be cool if. Alright, let's just do this. This. Where the panels are just like behind the bird. The bird is off the panel.
Completely lost. How will you ever catch them now? Don't worry, Shine. It's all practice. You know? Not everything you do is always going to be great. But it's going to get you to the place where you can make great stuff more consistently. I remember my favourite catchphrase. Animation is hard. It's hard.
Hard. How do you like them apples?
Oh, Aaron and Danny had a short cameo. Can we like get your dream and make it into an actual thing so we can watch it? Because it sounds awesome. Yeah, I don't know who half these people are, but it sounds pretty fun.
Oh, the little. Aww. In the reference I've got, the little feet of the raven is like this.
Oh.
Yeah, they're like
It's so demure.
Tucked and holding one another.
Aww, maybe he's cold.
Maybe.
I say he, but it could be any gendered raven.
Well, I don't know what gender the one the reference is, but one I'm drawing is female.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you decided genders for your ravens?
Yeah.
So which one's which? Are they both the same gender or different genders?
Different genders.
Okay.
There's a male and a female.
And which one's which?
The one that
Does it have different names?
yeah, a Moonin female, Hoonin,
Hoonin.
Hoonin.
Yunin.
What?
Hoonin. Yunin.
I don't actually know if that's correct or not. In Norse lore, or whether they were ever gendered, but long ago.
I see. Do you know if you're pronouncing it right?
Nope.
You'd probably look that up.
I should probably look that up. Yeah. Let's see. Sorry, it's Hugin or Hugin.
Hugin.
And Moonin, not Hoonin. Hugin.
That's good to know. Shine, have a good day. Well, actually, have a good sleep because it's night for you. Get some good rest. Music Box knows. That's awesome. Are you also interested in Norse mythology? Are you reading about them, Mike?
Yeah, just briefly.
Yeah, Shine, we'll watch it today and then we'll be able to give you some advice tomorrow, hopefully. Sleep well, my friend. So the part with Tom Scar's inner monologue and fantasy of what he should have said, followed by what he actually said, was really cool. Fantasy was shown by the 180-degree line being crossed.
So you would flip sides on your dream screen.
How come your dream was so well composed? I don't appreciate the fact that your film had like
cinematography.
Yeah, good cinematography and thematic filming in it. That's annoying to I whose dreams are often just a crazed mess of lunacy. Why can't my dreams be well constructed with good cinematic language?
I don't know, India. Oh, cool. Here's what says that they really like Norse mythology, and for a previous graphics project, they designed game characters based on Norse mythical creatures.
That's really cool. I like the sound of them too. I wish I could like watch them somehow. I wish you could get them from your head and put them on the screen. Maybe one day we'll be able to.
You can already do a little bit of that.
I meant more maybe one day because I want to make one of her dreams into an animation and we can all
Oh, I see.
make a thing. Yeah, I wasn't talking about, the
dream reading and stuff.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about designing some kind of technology in order to do so. I was talking about
That's cheating.
just taking on more work.
Of course, the direct solution.
I would like to learn this power. So that she can start taking like dream lessons or something. So that we can all start learning to dream cohesively. That'd be pretty great.
I think they I would have to watch it again, but the for split personality type stuff, they usually swap the character from being the left to the right of the screen, like Gollum in Lord of the Rings.
Right, yeah. Like
Or
he's
at
having
least
a conversation with himself.
they at least film him from a different side of his face. I don't know if he particularly switches. But
He does. Yeah. They film it like he's having a conversation with himself, so he'll say something facing left on the right hand side of the screen, and then he'll say something facing right on the left hand side of the screen. As if they're filming a back and forth dialogue. It's pretty cool.
yeah, so I thought it might be cool if the wait, okay. It'd be cool if the Raven was outside of a panel, as if it's flying into
The comic?
yeah, well, flying into this realm beyond it, like it's somehow apart from the sky.
That's awesome, yeah. I like it.
Thanks.
The Ravens and Odin can break the panels, then it says a lot about them.
Yeah.
Chrome implemented where you could stack tabs. Oh, that's pretty cool. So splitting the screen horizontally rather than sorry, splitting the screen vertically rather than horizontally. Interesting. I don't like the way that when I split my screen to get multiple things on the screen at once, it compresses everything.
Yeah. I want another monitor. I want 3.
3 monitors.
Yeah.
Luxury.
Big panoramic workspace.
If you're gonna have 3, you might as well have 4. That's my thought, is like 3 feels messy. With 4 you can stack them like a window.
Oh, like vertical. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Go for it.
I want 4. Which means if we want 4 each, that means we're gonna have to buy another 4 monitors.
Yeah.
It's a dream.
I'm not sure if my graphics card can handle. We need a graphics card as well. I'll just get a new.
Yeah.
This desk to do with replying.
Maybe we should just like start telling you lives as millionaires. What do you think?
Okay, yeah, no, that sounds good.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, let's go back to the life. What's it?
Life pool.
Yeah.
And this time we'll go for the money option
See you guys.
instead of the fulfillment option.
Yeah, I don't know why I chose poverty in the drop down.
I think we thought it'd make it more interesting, but it didn't. We're just uninteresting and poor now.
Yeah, man, I forgot the sliding scale for personality. Next time, next time. India starts messing with the height slider.
Oh my god, yeah. I didn't realize there was a height slider. That was the problem.
Yeah.
I got a character creation and I was like, shit.
Y'all.
Everyone else is so tall.
India reached for pasta yesterday, and then I came over and she was like, I reached too far.
I hurt myself in a supermarket trying to reach the pasta because someone put it on a really high shelf, and I had to like lean against it and stretch it up and like crank my arm and then try and feel about where it was and then try and pull it down. And I stretched too much and got a stitch.
Holy shit. Tibbs has a companion too and an old Cintiq 13 HD. Those are expensive.
But they're so good. Do that thing.
Yeah, I wonder if anyone has like multiple Wacom has.
Just loads of Cintiqs lined up.
Yeah, like
it was the best way.
I can draw on every screen. That would be cool.
Drawing on the screen. That's what Rolando does. Oh, so shocked. His Cintiq companions look really cool. Elle has one of those too.
That's
really
pretty cool.
Cool of them. How awesome. Aline's emerged. Teams.
Team.
Aline, how is Poland?
Is it still there?
Are you still there?
She's not still there.
Is she not?
No.
Is it over?
Yeah.
How was Poland? We wish to hear news of the outside world.
It's pretty cool that you got to keep the companion.
Yeah. Poland was amazing.
Cool.
Oh. So what did you do? Did you have a good relaxing time? Did you end up like doing any outside drawing or life modeling or playing board games or anything? It's a very good group.
Super cool.
I'm glad to hear that. Sad that we couldn't go, but happy to hear it was good. Too busy going out having great conversations. Well, that sounds pretty good to me. Ooh, that's cool, Orlando. Buy a dead HD13 and if you replace the battery then you have a working system. They aren't hard to take apart and they cost way less. Good tips. Hello, Alconte.
Hey.
Welcome. You sketched and drank and visited, and there will probably be pictures and drawings in the Facebook group. Oh, I would definitely love to come if you do it again. We really want you to come this time. But
It just wasn't in our cards this year.
no, we were just way too busy. Still are way too busy to do anything. But yeah, next time. Poland Fair. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, Celine. Yes.
Really good progress, huh? Alcante says there's been really good progress.
That's awesome. And so many hugs.
Aline apparently drank out of everybody's glass because apparently it's what I do when drunk. It's a very good way to get ill.
I'm glad that you are presumably not ill. You sound quite chipper. As people who have recently had a big batch of being ill.
See you, Roxanne.
Bye bye. I am thinking that we might have to call the stream.
Okay.
Considering the time, which it is.
Okay. I'm no longer going to resist.
Damn it.
What?
Aline didn't get sick because she's strong. We need to become strong, Mike. As strong as Aline.
India, I didn't get sick.
Stronger.
I didn't get sick when I was in an apartment with two people who were sick.
Something's not right there.
It means I'm strong.
No! You can't be stronger than me. No!
Yep.
I'll fight you.
Just have to eat weird things.
I'll prove to you that I'm stronger. Alright, guys. We will head off ski and get on with other stuff. But we'll be back tomorrow. If you guys are around, it would be awesome to see you then again. Again as well, I was trying to say, but I put it together as again. It would be cool to see you as again.
As again.
As again.
As again as you can be. Good to see you as again.
Alright. Aline the vaccine. It's awesome.
Bring up. Cool. Yeah, I got some panels and a bird.
It's looking good, Mike. Alright, best of luck everyone with your projects today. And have a good sleep if you're sleeping. And
May the rest
of your day
be filled
with
adventure. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.